Hey guys, what's up? My name is Art and welcome back to a different video. And this is I want to call it a lifestyle. I call it a lifestyle video, okay? Because this is the kind of stuff that happens in real life. All right, let me mute this. I just got back from. If you're looking for a comic book issue kind of thing, like I said, this is a lifestyle issue. You can wait for the next one. I'll be filming a comic book thing very soon. If you want to hear about my ideas about real life, this is the kind of video for you. This is not about me. This is one of my friends. I know him for over 10 years. I'm sitting in my driveway. It's a nice day out today, and I've been up since 4. Worked 5 hours today at work. Decided to go out and do some stuff, and I'm back home. Drinking some little Gatorade. But anyway, a friend of mine, I known him for 10 years. We're gym buds. You meet how you meet some people up at the gym and then you just hang out kind of like thing. That's how this was. He's been dating this one woman for 6 months. Okay. And for some strange reason, on paper, the woman he's dating sounds really great. But this person has certain issues. And based on that person's issues, they never wanted to deal with it, so they act out in certain ways. Okay? First thing is that what I'm about to tell you, it's not misogyny. This is my viewpoint on this. Based upon what this guy has told me, and I talked to him about, we have talked numerous times about this. Yesterday we was out to dinner, and basically the only thing we kept talking about was this, because that's what's on his damn mind. Bottom line is that his girlfriend works at a bar. Okay. Nothing wrong with people working at a bar. She flirts with guys at the bar. Well, guess what? A lot of waitresses flirt with guys at the bar. That's how they make their money. I don't like women. If I show up at her bar, I don't want her flirting around with guys. Well, guess what? That's what she has to do to make her cash, dude. Are you gonna start paying for her get bills and stuff? He goes, no. Well then, let the woman flirt. And I said, dude, you can't handle this kind of relationship. You can't handle this. Oh my God, she got lots of male friends. Well, most women who work at bars do have a lot of male friends. A lot of them have their phone number. Why? Because the mass text, hey, I'm working tonight. Come on up. If she has people that she knows working at the bar that night, she has a better time and make money at the same time. Why they keep calling her that day and night? Because they do that. You can't control other people. The only thing you can do is control yourself around her. That's the only thing you can control. Oh my God. So we don't spend enough time together. Well, how much time do you guys spend together? She says she spends all of her spare time with me because she like to have her space. Well, I said, well, number one, what do you look at it? What do you look for? What do you want in a relationship? Well, in order for me to feel connected to my woman, I got to see her 3 to 4 days a week. What? So that means you gotta be spending time with her 3 to 4 days a week in person to make you feel connected to this person? Holy shit. Dollars. To me, that's clingy. In my opinion, that's clingy as all hell. That's clingy and cringy. But that's what makes you feel good about your girlfriend, and okay, I guess so. She likes to have her space. Well, she likes to have her space. That means she's not going to be spending 3 to 4 days a week with you, bro. We talk about 4 or 5 times a day. Okay. In my opinion, that's maybe a little obsessive. We just chit chat though. We don't talk about deep feelings and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know where you're gonna have to build a relationship if she don't want to talk deep shit. She don't like to be emotion. She don't like emotions. You're an emotional fellow, right? Yeah. So you're dating a woman without emotions. You're polar opposite. Okay. She's talking to this guy here. So what happened was the biggest thing was Valentine's Day this year. They were laying up in bed, relaxing, whatever. Her phone rings, and it was her ex-boyfriend who called her. Hey, what are you doing? And she goes, I'm in bed. And it clicked. And the first thing he was like, he didn't. And the funny thing, he didn't say anything. Okay. So then he had a big stink about that. I said, well, first things first. He talked to all these other people and said, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. She should have said something. She should have said, I'm with my boyfriend. Yeah, I said, well, she could have just not answered the damn phone. That's all she had to do. But I said, but if you didn't say anything about it, you said it's about it, but you don't say anything. Well, I don't want to be controlling. Fuck being controlling, bro. What happens when you finally bring that up? She's going to be like, why did it take you so damn long? What happens one day he did? And like 2 weeks later, she was like, why'd you wait so long? So they supposedly had to talk about, when they're together, she don't answer the phone calls from her friends. Answer the phone call for her baby's daddy or her daughter or her son, but not for anybody else. What happened? Texting. She's texting right in front of me. He don't like it. I said, if she doing shit that you don't like, kick the girl to the curb. I don't want to be controlling. I'm like, dude, is your name Doormat? Because your name must be Welcome, because you're like a doormat. If she's doing stuff that you don't feel uncomfortable with, you bring it to her attention. You don't sit on it, then rant and whine about it to everybody else and expect something to happen. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, dude. He goes, thanks for tuning. I said, dude, we talk about this almost every other day. For up to 2 to 3 hours every other day. Now, actually, when he calls, I was like, oh boy. After 10 minutes, after I got the gist of what happened, then I'll set the phone down and I'll read a book. Because I'm like, nah, what? Because it's the same shit over and over and over again. If you feel anxious and uncomfortable, remove yourself from the situation. Any logical person could do that. Oh my, it's kind of hard to say goodbye. I love her so much. That's violent. Okay. I'm like, oh my gosh. So one day, me, him, and one of his other friends, we had a little he did a little barbecue. And we were sitting there talking, and me and him was like, let's confront this right here, so that way you don't have to keep calling us every day. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm good. 2 days later, oh my god, I said, dude, you could have talked to us. We wanted to talk and wanted to end the shit right then and there, but no, you did. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro, dude, you better put on a dress. Now, mind you, I'm sorry. This is only figure of speech, okay? So just remember, this is just a figure of speech. Boy, oh boy. So was it a couple months ago she went to California with her kids for a week. That's fine. They went to her hometown in Indiana for some kind of bridal shower or whatever. She wouldn't really talk to him on the way there. He wanted to, I mean, after 4 to 5 hours of driving, you might want to talk. No, she was texting people and all this other stuff on the phone. So he was like, screw this. If she ain't paying attention to me, I wonder who she's doing. So so what happened in their hotel room, I guess she went to go take a shower. She left her phone there. He started looking through it. Now I know for a fact a lot of you will be like, dude, that is uncalled for. And some of you will think, well, if you think she's cheating on you, yeah, you have every right to look through her phone. Because if it was the other way around, a woman will look through your phone. A woman, I remember one time my ex thought I was cheating on her. She was searching through my phone. She was looking at every text message I had. She was reading the text messages I had 4 or 5 years prior to her. And she was flipping out. I'm like, what the hell? She came out and she got mad at him. And she basically ignored his ass the rest of the trip. Because she was so mad. I'm like, really? Because I remember him calling me there's a hotel gym. He was calling me. I was like, dude, you looked through her phone? Okay, what did you find? Nothing. Okay. So now she's mad at you. Well, yeah, of course she's going to be mad. Because you looked through her phone. What did you expect? And she caught you looking through her phone. But instead of hashing it out with her right there, instead of hashing out, she wanted to act like a prima donna princess and stuff like, oh my God. And she basically pretty much ignored him. The rest of the trip, the ride back home. And, she ignored him. And I'm like, okay, man, what do you expect? I don't know. Then a couple of days later, she wanted to talk about it. I said, no, you talk about it right then and there. Well, you explained the reason why you looked at her phone. Explain the reason why you looked through her phone. Shish. If you're not doing, you're not spending time with the dude, so what do you think he's going to think? Well, my ex was not spending time with me. I thought she was banging other dudes. Basically, she was banging other dudes. But you get the drift. And I said, you know what? I was like you years ago, and I vowed to and I said, because of the fact how things are, you got to keep yourself busy. So I went to my hobbies, which you guys see what kind of hobbies I do. And when my ex didn't want to talk to me for a couple of days, okay, fine, I just did what I ever do. No big deal. Now I'm like, you got to figure out something to do. You got to find something that takes your mind off of this shit. They get over that. They're breaking. Every week or every other week, she goes, I can't deal with this relationship anymore. Then she called. Then say, I can't do this anymore. He's like, okay. Then all of a sudden, she's calling him a couple hours later. Just because I still want to talk to you. Yeah, I was like, dude, no. If she breaks up, you cut off all communications, bro. That's how she gets me back, and you keep doing it. Oh my gosh. But anyway. And this is what's going on. She technically, quote unquote, broke up with him a couple weeks ago. She says, give me my stuff. Just leave your door. She says, I know you want to go to the gym. Leave your door unlocked. I go in there, grab my stuff, and I go. He said, okay. I said, no. You don't leave your door unlocked just so she can run on in. No, you stay your ass there until she shows up. Then, what he did, he packed up all of her stuff. Why'd you pack up all my stuff? You said you pack up all your stuff. No, I just meant this. I'm like, dude, you got to set this girl straight. I know she has mental issues. Yes, I understand that. But the problem is that if you don't take care of it, you got to do something. So the reason why I'm bringing this video up, the reason why I'm doing this video is because this weekend she's in Florida. He's up here. She says, I'm going to go to Florida for a girls' trip. He says, okay, cool, no problem. Mother's Day, she friended his niece on Facebook, which is fine. So what happened on her Facebook page, she had a countdown. But her trip to Florida, and he replied, "Oh, I can't wait to our trip too." And so, of course, the niece calls him about it and tells him about it. Then, within about a day or so, she confronts him about it and says, "Oh yeah, my friend Dada Baba is going to go down to Florida with me." And he's like, "What the hell, the fuck, no! You're not going to go on some trip with some other dude, but that's my best friend. I don't care. I feel uncomfortable doing that. You borrowed his truck to move your your son's stuff from the college a couple weeks, like last month. He showed up with her. No, he's like, no, I feel uncomfortable." I said, "Did you tell her hell no?" "No, I just tell her I feel uncomfortable." I said, "No, you tell her no, or tell her it's over." But no, he's whining and crying about all this. Now she gone. "Oh my God, she's left." And I was like, and then she's like, "Oh, I don't want to be broken up on my trip." No, she wants to have a good time on her trip. Like, no, you feeling like crap because you said she treats you like a dog and you let her do it. She goes on a trip with another dude, even though that is her best friend. Who cares? She's going on a trip with another dude. Now I'm gonna tell you something, fellas. For all the fellas in this video, you know dang well you're not going to let your girlfriend go on a trip with her best friend. Even if he was gay, you wouldn't do that. Because you know for a fact that your girlfriend wouldn't let you go out to your girlfriend wouldn't let you go on a trip with your best friend who's a woman. No, she would never let you that. So he's pouting about it. And he's like, "Oh God." So yesterday, we're on the way to dinner. She calls him up. It says, "Should I talk?" If she calls, I say, "No, you don't talk to her. Don't talk to her. Don't talk to her. Don't text her." She got mad and started blowing his phone up. And she tried to sweet talk him, and he's like, "No, I told you I was uncomfortable with it. You still did it." I said, "Well, here's the question. Why don't you say sayonara, goodbye, see you later, hasta mañana, whatever. Have a good life." No, I mean, like, man, I was like, dude, I was gonna cuss your ass out. But anyway, he basically put his foot down and basically made her feel like crap. I'm like, now, true, you should never make your female partner or male partner feel like crap. But if they do something that you don't feel uncomfortable with and they do it anyway, you got to do something. All right. But anyway, the reason, long story short, the moral of what I'm trying to say is this. If you're in some kind of relationship with a person and you feel uneasy, you think they're unfaithful, or whatever, any combination of that, just end it. Confront them. If they're not willing, if there's nothing going on, if they're doing something wrong, you still okay. If you still stay with them, that's your choice. Now, the thing is that if by some chance you just leave the situation, There's no reason for you to feel butthurt, no reason for anything like that. Just leave the situation. And it keeps your mind at ease. There's a song from Sting, the ex-lead singer for the Police. If you love someone, set them free. And with that being said, my phone is almost out of juice. It's probably got like 10% left juice. I'm talking and ranting for 20-something minutes in the hot-ass sun, in my hot-ass car. And I'm going to go inside and drink some lukewarm water. All right. So with that being said, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Like, comment, subscribe. Want to share this video? Share it if you like. After watching this, if you had this happen to you, let me know down below. And what did you do to stop that? Then maybe I can give this advice to my friend. I might even give him this video for me to watch. And that way he can see all the responses. Okay? If it's cool. But anyway. Remember, only you are responsible for your own happiness. But anyway. If you disagree with all the stuff I said, even the situation, this is just my viewpoint of it. Let me know down below. Let's have a conversation. And with that being said, let me get back in the house so I could sweat it all off. All right? Goodbye.